It like it's hot.
So hot
and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rick's Smiley Morning Show. It's the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot, but we bring you music, movies, and more, so let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Jill Scott is set to make her return this year, and the project is called To Whom This May Concern, and it'll drop just before Valentine's Day on February 13th. The 19-track album is her first album in 10 years since her 2015 project titled Woman, which debuted on top of the Billboard 200 charts. It will feature collaborations with Ab-Soul, Jid, Tierra Whack, and Too Short. Producers on the project include DJ Premier, Adam Blackstone, Trombone Shorty, and several others. So make sure y'all look out for Jill Scott, February 13th. Yes, indeedy. All right, moving on, y'all. Meg Thee Stallion brought in this new year with a new Popeyes chicken restaurant. Yes, she did. She officially opened her first Popeyes franchise in Miami's South Beach neighborhood on New Year's Eve. Now, what began as a limited edition sauce has now become a tangible expression of ownership. So congratulations goes out to Meg Thee Stallion. And
Awesome.
On opening day, she arrived ready to work. She greeted her team, making it a point to learn every employee's name. And here's how she greeted her staff.
This is going to be the best experience for me. I hope it's going to be a great experience for y'all because I'm going to be coming up in here and I'm going to be acting a fool and I'm going to be trying to see what y'all got going on in here. I hope this is a fun job. I hope everybody's having a blast. This is the first Meg Thee Stallion Popeyes.
Boy, I bet you were looking good in that Popeyes uniform, too.
First.
But I wonder how Beyonce feel about that because, I mean, Beyonce was going for the Popeyes thing and not Meg opening up Popeyes restaurant. It's like a Houston thing that you get a Popeyes because people like Popeyes.
She liked Popeyes, so she opened up her own restaurant. Ain't nothing
Beyonce
wrong with
a
that.
billionaire. I think
Anybody
she
can
good.
do it.
I think she good.
If Beyonce wanted to do it, she would have did it, Gary, and she can still do it. It's a franchise. Anybody can do it. If you got the money to do it and you love Popeyes.
Beyonce can buy the whole franchise. So.
By the whole company.
Okay. So Meg Thee Stallion also told her team to lead with love and kindness because she don't like no mean stuff. So congratulations goes out to Meg Thee Stallion for opening up her first Popeyes, and hopefully she opens up many, many more. This is awesome. All right, y'all, last but not least, more and more people want Nicki Minaj to be deported from the United States after her appearance at Erica Kirk's Turning Point USA event. Now, Erica Kirk is the widow of Charlie Kirk, who was assassinated late last year, and she's now the chairwoman and CEO of Turning Point USA. The petition to deport Nicki Minaj to Trinidad on Change.org now has over 88,000 signatures. Many of her fans don't like how she has become a MAGA supporter. The petition notes that Nicki Minaj is currently spiraling out of control and seems to be experiencing psychosis. It also references her recent behavior she's had during the drama with Jay-Z and Beyonce. She also deleted or deactivated her Instagram account after reportedly losing close to 10 million followers. Wow.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Anybody got anything to say about that?
She probably depressed.
No,
She went through a lot with her
She
husband.
ain't
Well,
depressed.
maybe.
So that she'll become MAGA? What?
Ulterior
Yep.
motives. She's trying to get something.
Yeah, if she ain't getting it on this side, she'll get it on the other side. I just don't understand what was her beef with any female rapper that came on the scene. I just don't understand that. And Lil' Kim had said it a long time ago. And everything that Lil' Kim said in that interview, it panned out.
All right, y'all, we're going to keep everybody lifted in prayer like Gary would say. And we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. But I do want to say happy Founders Day to the men of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity.
Yeah.
Call up now, y'all, and represent your chapter for them wake-up calls at 8669-RICKEY. That's 8669-RICKEY. Rock T. It's a new year, Rock T.
Welcome back.
Please tell me this next joke of the day is going to be good.
It's going to set the tone for the rest of the year. Bring it intact.
Lord, up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
And that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, it's time for the hot spot. Happy New Year, Brat.
Happy New Year, Rickey! Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. T.I. and Lil Wayne are both kings of hip-hop, and their history actually goes back pretty far. Now, doing a recent interview with DJ Who Kid, T.I. says he was a fan of Lil Wayne before Wayne became the superstar that we know today. But when asked if Lil Wayne influenced his rap style, Tip shut that idea down pretty quick, and here's what he had to say.
I'm a Hot Boy fan, bro. I so cracked to the Hot Boy. I'm talking about literally, man. You know what I'm saying? This when Wayne was a teenager. I remember back when Wayne couldn't even curse. So, you know, to see what he's become and what he's evolved into, it's kind of like we always knew it, you know, but to see it coming to fruition is just super dope.
You think he kind of like influenced you in some way in your music, in your music side?
Nah, hell no. No, that ain't what I say. I ain't said that. I ain't said no like that. But we do push each other, you know what I'm saying? Like, we push each other for, like, when I hear him do something dope, I'm like, oh, okay, let me go and do something doper. But I think, man, Wayne got his own lane, and I got mine.
I absolutely agree. I don't even know where that question came from. He didn't say nothing like that.
Right. They're not in any way similar.
Right.
And they're
at
two
all.
of my favorite rappers.
But they're both dope in their own way.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But his response was greatness. What? I didn't say that.
We love T.I. all the time. All right, y'all. Moving on. Diddy's sons, Justin and Christian Combs, are speaking out about their father's federal trial in their own docuseries coming to the Zeus Network. The brothers appeared in a trailer for an upcoming Untitled docuseries, and in the trailer, Justin and King are sitting down at a home theater as sound bites and news articles bash their father. Check this out.
Arriving in court for day one of their father's sex trafficking trial in New York, hands gripped in solidarity.
Do you still believe your dad's innocent? How did you feel hearing that testimony? Have you apologized on behalf of your father? Do you believe your father's innocent?
Like the OJ all over again.
Hello. This is a prepaid collect call from Federal Correctional Institution, Fort Dix.
I think a lot of people are going to watch because they're going to want to see, I guess, you know, some of the things that they went through during this whole trial. The CEO of Zeus Network says that this is more about giving Diddy's sons a platform to tell their sides of the story rather than endorsing Diddy. The docuseries is set to premiere later this year. Now, how do y'all feel about Diddy's sons expressing and telling their side of the story?
Everybody should get to tell their side.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. I'll watch it.
Everybody want to watch it, so I'm interested as well. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hotspot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at Brat. Coming up next, we got the White Stone with the Praise Mixdown. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. First of all, I want to shout out everybody that went to the mayor's inaugural ball last night. It was at the Delta Hangar. It was an amazing night. Everybody was there, from T.I. to Jeezy. Shout out to Falana. Oh, my goodness. It was so nice. Goody Mob, Jermaine Dupri, all the politicians, and I met a woman last night, a black woman. It made me feel so good. She said she bought Greenbrier Mall and she gonna redo it, and I was like, come on now. So it just made me really proud to be in that great room. And I was just happy to be there. So I just wanted to shout out everybody that went to that, huh? Oh, and Proby said, hey, Rickey.
Tell us what's up. And next month, I'm having the Rickey Smiley inaugural ball.
Come on now.
Oh,
come on.
wait.
Oh, Lord. Moving on.
Yes.
Shout out to Mayor Andre Dickens, by the way. We love him. You stupid. I'm not even dealing with you this morning right now with that.
And that is our illustrious mayor of Atlanta.
Oh, my God. Jesus, Lord, help us. Smiley. All right, y'all. Will Smith is in the hot seat because violinist Brian King Joseph has filed a lawsuit against Will, accusing him of sexual harassment, wrongful termination, and retaliation. Now, he filed a complaint last week against Will and his company, Treyball Studios Management. Now, in the lawsuit, Joseph claims that Will invited him to join his 2025 global tour, based on a true story, and alleges that Will began what he describes as grooming behavior during that time. And during a tour stop in Vegas, Joseph claims he returned to his room and discovered signs that someone had entered without forced entry. He says items left behind included a handwritten note reading, "Brian, I'll be back, just us," made him fear for his safety and led him to believe he was being threatened with sexual violence. The lawsuit alleges that shortly afterward, a member of the tour's management staff shamed him and terminated his employment, replacing him with another violinist. Now, Joseph claims the incident caused several emotional distresses, financial losses, a long-term mental health impact, including PTSD. Now, Will Smith's attorney strongly denies the allegations, calling them false and baseless, and says Will is vigorously going to defend himself in court. As of now, these are allegations.
Bruh, I ain't no Will Smith fan, but that don't sound right.
I read the story.
How do you know he left the letter?
Exactly. Right. And Will didn't even see the man, from what I read from the story. It was this stuff happened, but Will was nowhere around. He didn't leave that letter.
That could have been somebody in the band that was hating on him.
Exactly.
If the head of the band came and shamed you, then obviously he knew about it. Will probably ain't had nothing to do with it. Nothing about
sue that person. Why you suing Will?
Because his name is on the thing.
And I mean, I'm not a fan anymore. I'm still mad about the whole Chris Rock thing, but it don't have nothing to do with that. But right is right and wrong is wrong. I just don't. Something don't sound right about that.
It don't. We need more details, and when I get them, I'm gonna let y'all know, because it just sounds crazy. Like, how do you know Will did this? I would defend myself.
They be targeting celebrities. Any little thing. You wave at somebody. Oh Lord, when you waved at me, the air came and blew my lace front off, and I'm distressed. I need $2 million.
Right. Wow. That is crazy.
They'll make up anything.
Anything. You know what? We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, because they will make up anything. So I keep y'all posted on this story and whatever's going on with it. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat, why don't you hit us up for them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKEY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, 29 after the hour, time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Grammy-winning gospel icon and pastor Donnie McClurkin is being accused of sexually abusing a young man he once mentored. The lawsuit filed in New York alleges that Donnie McClurkin abused a man by the name of Giuseppe Corletto over several years after he sought spiritual guidance back in 2003. And the man says he connected with Donnie after reading his book about overcoming the curse of homosexuality and attending a church event in Long Island. Corletto said at first it was all very innocent in what he thought was mentoring, but he now believes he was being groomed. The lawsuit also claims the abuse occurred during so-called Pray the Gay Away sessions and escalated as Corletto worked as Donnie McClurkin's assistant. After an alleged assault back in 2013, Donnie McClurkin allegedly sent an email calling himself a dirty old man and writing, "I feel so foul, so stupid." Well, Donnie McClurkin has denied the claims as categorically false, saying the allegations grossly mischaracterize their interactions. Anybody want to say anything?
Yeah, I just hope that,
I'm so tired of all
that's
this.
not true. But the thing about it is, it seems like, and it's just me, because there are really victims out here that's getting done. I'm not discrediting the young man, but it seems like, just like it was another story in the news this morning, I can't think who the other person was. Every time you mentor somebody
Will
or whatever.
It was about Will Smith earlier.
And then when something goes left or you don't, that opportunity or the company go in a different direction,
right?
It's always some kind of lawsuit.
Somebody's disgruntled.
Somebody, absolutely,
Mm-hmm.
and that happens a lot. And it's a fine line to report something like that. And because Donnie McClurkin, is a friend, and he talked about everything that he struggled with, And I just hope that I'm curious to see how that pans out and what happens in court, because you don't want to discredit nobody that's really being sexually assaulted and victimized, but at the same time, us as public figures get accused of stuff that we didn't do, and I know I surely have, or whatever. I'm talking about accused of something that you did not do, and it's damaging. And by the time you go to court and get found
your
not
name
guilty,
is already dirt.
Your name is
people
already dirt.
accused you of it. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
So when stories like that come about, it has an effect on us a certain kind of way, because we always looking at folks. Everybody always is getting sued for stuff. So I don't know. I just hate all of it, and I don't know. Maybe nobody should hire nobody. Almost cussed.
Oh my gosh.
Now maybe nobody should hire nobody.
Everybody
Well, y'all
stay in
moving
a
on.
bubble.
You stay in the bubble. Oprah Winfrey will turn 72 years old later this month on the 29th, and she says that adopting GLP-1 weight loss medication has fundamentally changed how she lives and how she thinks about her health. Now, after years of battling weight fluctuations over the years, Oprah says she now feels more alive and more vibrant than she's ever been. She says she's had a shift in mindset about food and her body, and she has embraced fitness. She gave up alcohol and is finding joy in things like exercise and fashion again. She's also dropping a new book on January 13th. The title of the book is Enough, Your Health, Your Weight, and What It's Like to Be Free. Okay,
Right.
Oprah, so congratulations go out to her for that.
Yeah, I didn't even know she was drinking, so that's been sharing something with us now. I wonder if she's still talking to Jenny Craig, because she's just with the GLP, whatever it is.
I think you can get it there. I think now, like, different places, you can get the medicine at places like that now. I think that's how she was getting it. Wait, was it Jenny Craig or Weight Watchers that she was doing?
I think Ozempic now ran Jenny Craig and all them out of bed.
All them out of bed.
Oh, man.
Just take damn Ozempic shot and whatever, and then everybody got time all them little meals with no seasoning on it, but Jenny Craig.
And now they got a pill. They just came out with a pill.
Meals with no seasoning on
Jenny
them.
Craig is on Ozempic.
She don't got to deal with that no more.
Damn
GLP-1s has taken over.
Yeah.
Damn lasagna tastes like a big wheel.
wasn't them meals nasty? I'm sorry. I tried to taste one too. It was like, oh, put some salt and pepper on that thing or something.
Yeah. Like, what the hell is going on? Hey,
Hospital food at an all-white hospital.
Well, y'all, Michael B. Jordan is opening up about the emotional toll of playing one of the Marvel's most iconic villains, Eric Killmonger, in Black Panther. He revealed how he had to go to therapy to help him reset after playing that role. That's crazy. He admitted that his dedication to Killmonger made it difficult to separate from the character, and here's what he had to say.
Yeah, each character kind of lives with you. Some piece of that character it's a blurred line between yourself and the character, for me anyway. And with Killmonger, with Eric, it was a complex, layered antagonist. And Eric didn't really know a lot of love. You know, he had a lot of betrayal, a lot of failed systems around him that shaped him. So for a while in preparation for that role, I didn't really speak to my family that much. I was kind of isolated a bit. I went into a hole and tried to live like he would have lived. And afterwards, after the movie, you know, it stuck with me for a bit, and, you know, went to therapy, talked about it, found a way to kind of just decompress. So learning as I went, realizing that, oh man, I still got a little something on me that I need to get off. Like, you know, talking is really important.
Yeah, that's kind of like method actors when they get into that character. Like, sometimes it's hard for them to get out of it. Like, I know a couple people that were doing movies, and when you talk to them when the camera not rolling and they still in character, you be like, yo, you okay? But they still be in character, and they stay in character the whole time they doing the movie. It's really weird because they really turn into somebody else. Well, y'all, Michael B. Jordan started.
Did Lil Darryl on stage one night, and this chick invited me, came back to the room, and I couldn't stop.
Oh my God.
Right. I'll beat it up, talking about, leave me alone.
You know what? I'm not doing this with you. Oh, God. I can't unsee it now. Oh my God. Moving on. No. Shout out to A$AP Rocky for doing big things and giving back, y'all. He recently teamed up with an organization known as Built, as a payment platform, for a rent-free campaign to celebrate the upcoming release of his fourth studio album, Don't Be Dumb. A$AP is paying it forward by covering rent this month for the tenants in the building he grew up in. Oh, that's awesome. He says, for me, it's always been about your community and neighborhood. Harlem made me who I am, from uptown to downtown. When Built said they wanted to cover rent for everyone in the same building where I grew up, that hit different. That's not just business, that's understanding what community really means. That is awesome. I know them people happy they finna get their rent paid in the whole building, and they can go without paying rent and put that money on their children or something else and live their life. That is what's up. I love that. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at So Brat. Coming up next, we got Rock T with that HBC. You know who we repping today, Rock T?
Yo, we're going to holler at Fisk today, man. Fisk University about to do it big, dog. That's next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey.
Like it's hot, drop it like it's hot.
So hot,
and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, 29 after the hour, y'all. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, Rita Brent talked about this earlier today, and a lot of people are still online talking about it, too. And I'm talking about the dress that Pastor Jamal Bryant's wife, Dr. Kari Bryant, wore at a big event over the holidays. Mrs. Bryant was recently on the Tamron Hall show, and she defended her decision to wear the controversial dress, and here's what she had to say.
People have said, oh, she knew it would get this reaction. My ego is not that big. Wow. I don't dress for people. I dress for myself and for my husband. I am a wife. Yeah. I'm a wife, I'm a daughter, I have a doctorate, I'm a professor. There are plenty of things that I do. And the challenge is we often want to see a woman be one-dimensional. I am multi-dimensional. I happen to marry a pastor. And so with that came the title of First Lady. But there is no book for that. There is no manual for what that looks like. And I have decided that the title does not define me. I define what the title is.
Period.
Come on now.
Dang.
Period.
Period. Point blank.
Okay. Period. Ain't even nothing to say about that. I'm going to move on because she shut it down and ended it. Period. With a T. All right, y'all. Moving on. About 9 months after Mary J. Blige made the headlines for first being sued in the shocking lawsuit from Misa Hilton, her former best friend and stylist, a New York judge has finally tossed the case. Misa Hilton, who's also famous for being Diddy's ex, received a stern warning from the presiding court official. The judge criticized Hilton and her team lawyers for making serious, high-dollar accusations and then backing away from them when challenged. The judge also warned them to stop using what she called bad faith litigation tactics, making it clear that if this behavior continues, the court could impose sanctions in the future. In the original complaint, Misa accused Mary of trying to convince rapper Vado, whom she was managing, into terminating his management agreement and moving over to Mary J's production company, claiming that Mary purposefully sabotaged her relationship with the up-and-coming musician, and Misa sought millions in damages. Now, the two were said to be friends for over 30 years before this legal battle. So hopefully they can get over this and come back to being friends. I mean, we women are stronger together than we are apart. That's how I feel. So I guess maybe congratulations that this is over to Mary, but Misa's doing great too. Misa's an amazing stylist, and we love the both of them. So we just want to say that, and we hope everything can get back to normal. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat. Coming up, y'all, we got the White Stone with that praise mix down. The time now is 28 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, Serena Williams is teaming up with Prime Video for a new unscripted project called The CEO Club, and it'll be centered on women at the top of their fields. Now, The CEO Club is an 8-part docuseries that premieres February 23rd, and Serena will star in the series and serve as an executive producer. Now, the series follows her alongside 6 other high-profile leaders as they juggle their personal lives and demanding careers. It also stars, some of the stars in the series are Latin pop star Thalia, fashion designer Dee Hilfiger, supermodel Winnie Harlow, and a few others. Serena says, as an executive producer, I've had so much fun helping bring this series to life, celebrating the brilliance, ambition, and sisterhood of women I admire and call friends has been incredibly special. What y'all think about this new show? Y'all gonna check it out, The CEO Club?
Absolutely.
I'll definitely watch it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. I can't wait to see it. I love shows or anything that uplifts women because so many people don't do that. So I'm grateful for Serena Williams for a show like this. I can't wait to watch it. Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to get on it, see what we can do on that thing.
Let's go.
Help her blow it up. Let's go.
I'm going to carry your luggage.
Okay, I got you. What? No, you not. You stupid. All right, y'all, moving on. 50 Cent is celebrating a major milestone in hip-hop history. His iconic song, In the Club, has officially crossed 2 billion streams on Spotify. Billion is a lot, y'all. In the Club first dropped back in January of 2003 as the lead single from Get Rich or Die Trying. It shot straight to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. In the Club was produced by Dr. Dre and Mike Elizondo, and the song is certified diamond, and it also earned 2 Grammy nominations. It also won Best Rap Video at the 2003 MTV Video Music Awards, and has now racked up more than 2.5 billion views on YouTube. Now, to top that off, 50 closed out 2025 as the most streamed New York rapper on YouTube. Wow, that's crazy. Congrats go out to 50 Cent. On top of all the other amazing things he's doing, he definitely is inspirational and is something to look up to. He make you feel like, hey, I can do some things out here. You know what
Brat,
I'm saying?
man, I'm gonna tell you that In the Club track may be Dr. Dre's best produced track, in my opinion.
Listen. Yeah. Dr. Dre got a lot under his belt now. He
Yeah.
got a whole lot of them. So
Come on, dog.
I don't know. It's probably about 10 of them Dr. Dre produced. I can go down the line that I like. You can't forget the Snoop records and all the Death Row records and oh my goodness, all the beats was banging on all of those. Absolutely. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat. Coming up next, we got Rita Brent with Fix It Jesus. The time is 27 minutes before the time. It's the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot.
And that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all. It's the bottom of the hour. Y'all time for the hot spot with the one and only. Hey, that's right, the sandwich queen.
Oh,
Can't
my
nobody.
God.
Can't nobody make a sandwich like the Brat. And you got the hot spot for us this morning.
Yes, sir, I do. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. I'm excited to announce that my new book drops. Me and my wife's new book drops February 3rd. We did write a book together, and it's titled The Way Love Goes. It is a guide to building a beautiful and everlasting relationship. It just gives tips about, how we've still are together and successful in our relationship, and the good, the bad, the ugly, the ups and downs, things that we went through, the way we met. Things are not always peachy. You know what I'm saying? It's ups and downs, and a relationship is meeting that person in the middle that you love. It's sometimes just bowing down, sometimes just knowing when to shut up, sometimes it's fussing and over talking, and relationships have ups and downs. It's all of that. So my opinion is that love is, anybody can love, I feel like, but to be happy, I feel like that is something you work at. You know what I mean? Like, you have to continue to do things to make that person happy that you're with and make yourself happy. We're going to be doing a lot of press. I'm inviting Judy to come on the show with us too. Judy.
Yeah,
that's so funny. I don't call her Judy. I'm inviting Judy. I'm inviting Beautiful to come on the show, my baby. We also recently did the T.S. Madison podcast, y'all, and here's a little bit of the conversation.
Okay.
It was good. Here's some of it. People wanted to know more about us in depth and the we go through, ups, downs, good, bad, and ugly.
I told her we should put a book out because they watch it on TV, but
It's
why don't
watered
you
down
give them
a
a
little
little bit more in the book? Like when she was telling the bitch in her phone, she got pretty feet. God. And more and made and felt like it was nothing, felt like, and how many she had to get rid of when we first started dating.
Oh, we didn't even delve into that. How many was it, son? It's in the book. Y'all get the book. Is it deep in the book? Did you have to answer? Did you have to?
And no, she didn't want to come clean.
Oh my God, Brat!
Lord have mercy. Yeah, when I tell you it goes there, the book goes there. I can guarantee you won't put it down, and you're gonna have plenty of questions after that. So,
are you gonna do a book tour?
Yeah, actually, yes, doing the book tour. All of that. We're gonna be in a city near you, signing books at Barnes and Nobles and all them different places. You know, yes, and you can pre-order the book right now so that when it come out, you get your chance. And
if you buy a book, we're gonna do a special. You buy a book, she gonna give you some grease to make your edges grow.
And I'll make you a sandwich.
That's right.
Oh, my goodness. You know what? We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. My book is out. Me and my wife's book is called The Way Love Goes. You can pre-order it now. It's on all my platforms in the bio. So for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at So Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got the White Stone with the Praise Mixdown. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, now 29 before the top of the hour, y'all time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, look like Diddy gonna be just staying on in jail and serving out his prison sentence because President Trump says he is not considering a pardon. Trump told the New York Times he received a letter from Diddy seeking a pardon, but says he was not considering granting the request. Diddy had reportedly been telling inmates at FCI Fort Dix in New Jersey back in November that he would get a presidential pardon from Trump in early 2026, but it does not look like that pardon is going to happen after all. Did y'all think Trump was going to pardon Diddy?
You know, he's so unpredictable because he pardoned a lot of people.
Yeah, but the last time I heard him talk about Diddy, he was like, he didn't say so many nice things about me. He said some horrible things about me, and I didn't think he was going to pardon him because whatever he said, Trump is holding that against him.
Right.
Whatever, so.
Yeah, he hold grudges now.
Yes, he does now. Yes, he does. If you ever said something, he going to find it, or somebody in his camp going to find it. Yeah, so Diddy is not getting pardoned, y'all. Okay, y'all, last but not least, Michael B. Jordan recently shared that he continued living with his parents even after he was financially able to move out. Now, in an interview with Tracy Smith, he explained that staying at home allowed him to spend valuable time with his family and create lasting memories with his parents. Here's what he had to say.
As we get older and, again, realizing that time is short and limited, unfortunately, we can't live forever, and we have a finite amount of time, and I have a great relationship with my parents, and, you know, and wanting to be around as much as I could, you know, that didn't bother me at all. I mean, it was pretty cool.
What y'all think about that? What age do y'all think you should leave the crib?
Just whenever you want. You know, if you in your early 20s and you contributing to the household and helping around the house, and you need to stay there to save money, and you getting up going to work every day,
right.
I don't have a problem with it. I wish my oldest daughter would come and live with me. Her and my granddaughter. You know, where I can get in her business and you know, make sure she's saving money, and hey, where you going? You know, I can have a little bit more say so. Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Right. I really wish that she was, you know, staying with me. I really wish. And my youngest son, too, Malik, because he's helpful.
Well, yeah, they very responsible.
They go to Walmart. They go to the grocery store, pick up stuff for you. They'll help around the house and stuff. He got that little truck. We can haul stuff. Mm-hmm. We do all that. And then they stay upstairs. They don't come down. They don't bother you. They'll come sit in the den and watch the game. But they don't bother anybody. I would love if they came back home for real.
Okay. Well, for more information on these stories and more, y'all can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at So Brat. Coming up next, we got Rock T with that HBC. You know who we repping today, Rock T?
Rickey Tat, we're going to holler at Fort Valley State in the building today. You know what I'm saying? That's coming up next on the HBC. You know. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, look like Diddy gonna be just staying on in jail and serving out his prison sentence because President Trump says he is not considering a pardon. Trump told the New York Times he received a letter from Diddy seeking a pardon, but says he was not considering granting the request. Diddy had reportedly been telling inmates at FCI Fort Dix in New Jersey back in November that he would get a presidential pardon from Trump in early 2026, but it does not look like that pardon is going to happen after all. Did y'all think Trump was going to pardon Diddy?
He's so unpredictable because he pardoned a lot of people.
Yeah, the last time I heard him talk about Diddy, he was like, he didn't say so many nice things about me. He said some horrible things about me, and I didn't think he was going to pardon him because whatever he said, Trump is holding that against him.
Right.
Whatever, so.
Yeah, he hold grudges now.
Yes, he does now. Yes, he does. If you ever said something, he going to find it, or somebody in his camp going to find it. Yeah, so Diddy is not getting pardoned, y'all. Okay, y'all, last but not least, Michael B. Jordan recently shared that he continued living with his parents even after he was financially able to move out. Now, in an interview with Tracy Smith, he explained that staying at home allowed him to spend valuable time with his family and create lasting memories with his parents. Here's what he had to say.
As we get older and, again, realizing that time is short and limited, unfortunately, we can't live forever, and we have a finite amount of time, and I have a great relationship with my parents, and wanting to be around as much as I could, that didn't bother me at all. I mean, it was pretty cool.
What y'all think about that? What age do y'all think you should leave the crib?
Just whenever you want. If you, in your early 20s and you contributing to the household and helping around the house and you need to stay there to save money and you getting up going to work every day,
right.
I don't have a problem with it. I wish my oldest daughter would come and live with me, her and my granddaughter, where I can get in her business and make sure she's saving money and, hey, where you going? I can have a little bit more say-so. Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Right. I really wish that she was, staying with me. I really wish. And my youngest son, too, Malik, because he's helpful.
Well, yeah, they very responsible.
They go to Walmart. They go to the grocery store, pick up stuff for you. They'll help around the house and stuff. He got the little truck. We can haul stuff. Mm-hmm. We do a lot. And then they stay upstairs. They don't come down. They don't bother you. They'll come sit in the den and watch the game. But they don't bother anybody. I would love if they came back home for real.
Okay. Well, for more information on these stories and more, y'all can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at So Brat. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.